Open your eyes, look deep inside your soul. There's no disguise, I know you'll find your goal. Now you're leaving it all behind, and nothing's gonna change your mind. Let your heart surrender to mine. Your love takes me higher and higher. I'm reaching where only the stars can be found. An angel on wings of desire. I'm looking for the key to the
Vaginas filled with candy floss.
Candy floss?
Candy floss. Why? It's fun, it's tasty, and it's a little bit controversial, much like the Next Generation podcast.
In the pink. Who's that woman wandering around outside the window?
That would be my gardener.
Your gardener?
My gardener. One has to look after the manor. Of course, the east wing needs some attention, so she comes round and she's doing a renovation.
And who was that man with the white gloves that let me in?
That would be the guy employed to wank you off after the show.
Excellent. So the coffers are nice and full at Next Generation HQ.
Kicking things off this month, podcast number 5, CLSM, Takes Me Higher 2009. Rather tasty mix there from John Doe. Available now through clsm.net.
And we follow that up with Al Storm, The Ultimate. Check it out. Sounds like the intro to Pigeon Street. Do you remember Pigeon Street?
Boo! They got loads of pigeons and they all go boo,
And they all live in a street. That's the one.
There's a lorry driver called Long Distance Clara.
That's it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cheer up, fucking hell.
Showing your age here with the Pigeon Street reference.
Showing my age.
Your age. It's all in the jowls.
Fuck off. You cheeky fucker, you're like 11 years older than me. You were born in the 70s.
Is that what's wrong with that? It's a fine era. I'm like a fine wine, I get better with age. What's your excuse?
I don't have an excuse, I need an excuse. Oh look, you've clipped again.
Oh bollocks.
Johnny clip Mike.
Anyway, absolutely tons to get through this month, as per usual. Loads of good music, that's nice.
You're going to be really disruptive. Yeah, I'm just going to be a prick.
Do another one. There we have it. DJ Fracus.
There, 3 actually, might as well make it 3.
Anyway, tons and tons of new music, including this one, DJ Ham.
Wow, I'm DJ Brisk. I'm going to talk all over your voiceovers and make the podcast really stupid and annoying.
This is the Next Generation podcast.
Listening to DJ Brisk and DJ Fracus on the Next Generation podcast.
Well, there we go. Brand new DJ Ham. Working title called Hammy Holler, although I'm sure it'll be called something else by the time I finish. Watch this space. Anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, as I was saying, there's tons and tons of fresh new music to get through this episode, and a very, very special guest in part 2.
There is indeed, and he's actually the king of the podcast already, isn't he?
Yes, Mr. Luna C, no less, has come in with an absolutely amazing mashup mix in part 2 of the show, so hang around for that. And of course, the usual fun and frolics from our rather colourful sponsors this month.
Yep. We've had a pop at some. We've taken on work from some.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting month. I mean, you dealt with the adverts this month, so some interesting clients, I feel.
We have. There's been a couple of some loyal customers have come back to us as well.
Oh, really? We've got some return business. That's excellent.
They got a bit of success off the last one, and they've also got some money to spend on the latest album.
Excellent. So that's all forthcoming. Loads to get through, and without further ado, on with the music.
Stroppy Brisk.
Yeah, well, it's hardly surprising when you sat next to me.
Stop.
Quite offensive.
How have I been offensive to you in any way, shape, or form after all the shit you give me?
Any way, shape, or form? Your shape and form is offensive.
It begins!
Off we go!
What a 24-carat bell end.
You are, aren't you?
Yeah.
You said looking in the reflective screen of the monitor of the studio.
It's not reflective, actually. It's LCD monitor, which doesn't actually reflect light.
Quite clearly see the shape of your penile-like head.
Back and forth.
You have the power in your eyes. Me and you, today you left me far behind. How could I live without you? Tell me now. Forever waiting for your love. Me and you.
Brisk and Bro. Oh man!
I didn't do anything.
Your lips moved.
I was just about to simulate oral sex on the microphone, and you caught me, didn't you? That's what prompted you to
Brisk and Brown, back and forth, Ultra Vibes on the remix, forthcoming Next Generation record. Shut the fuck up.
Very well done.
Very efficient programming there from the Germans.
Just like their cars, uber efficient. We have ways of making you dance.
This way to the dance for, please. That was Brisk and Brown, Ultra Vibes on the remix there, and of course Back and Forth.
Classic tunage. Rush out and buy that. Trip over yourself on the way to the shops, and yeah, true actually.
In the mix, this. Oh god.
In German mode.
In the mix.
This is Fracus. Fracus, man, boob.
Give me something I can touch. Pretty words don't mean that much when you lay me down. Yeah, you take my breath away. Never felt so unafraid. Sometimes when you hold me, I seem weaker. It's only 'cause I breathe deeper. When you're here, you make me braver. No, I never thought I'd go there. It's all over now. I know that. There feels I mystify, but you know I won't let you go without a fight. I want you back again, say it's not too late, 'cause I still feel the same. There feels I mystify, gonna be like that chance to try to make it right. I want you back again, say it's not too late, 'cause I still feel the same.
So, more fresh music in the background now. Darren Hotchkiss and Infinity, The Last Goodbye. That is on CDR at the moment. Looking for a deal, I believe. I think we're going to grab that and you can bugger off.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, shouts to Darren up there in Scotland. Out to you, mate.
Big up. Scotland? Weren't you up there the other week?
I was in Scotland the other week.
Yeah, I think you definitely were because
I can't believe I'm going to let you do this.
I've actually got some rather drunken phone messages on my iPhone that you left me at silly o'clock in the morning.
Just going to swallow my pride and just...
So have a listen, shall we? I'm sure the listeners will be quite keen.
Okay, we're going to stop the music and play this. And this is the main reason why I've given up drinking the last 2
Turn
weeks.
up your radio.
Hello, Paul. It's Gareth Parkinson Smythe here. Calling you to let you know that I've seen your message. And actually, I am a little bit intoxicated. However, Lord Scratchy of Aberdeen, by the way, I would like a word of you. How's your chin, mate?
So there you go.
What can I say? That's
not like
I said already. But what about the bit where you, where I suggested by text message to Mr. Scratchy that he hooks you up with a girlfriend up there upon the suggestion?
Yeah, because I'm a virgin, aren't I?
That you were in
That's
fact
right.
a virgin.
Yeah,
I think you are anyway. But anyway, so I asked him to hook you up with a bird, and you promptly left this.
Why would I want anybody to pop my cherry when we've both been fucking shagging your dog for 6 months? By the way.
So there we have it, a worldwide exclusive. Fracus has been shagging my dog for the last 6 months.
Mate, I've been reversed, to be fair.
Well, that's a bit derogatory to my dog, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if you've seen some of the things. I honestly have woken up in the morning and wondered if I should take them to market.
We might as well get your money back.
Nah, I'd never get a tenner for some of them.
Never change. You'll never know the way I feel, but I can't seem to turn the page and turn away from you. Whatever game you wanna play, I know I'll find the words to say, 'cause I know you'll always be the one for me. I'm always gonna reach out to you. You know I'm stuck on you forever. I'm always gonna reach out to you, 'cause when you're near I feel no pain. I always feel alive next to you. It feels so right when we're together. I'm always gonna reach out to you. Feeling this love drives me insane.
Some more worldwide exclusives here. Brand new from Brisk and Fracus. One of those rare moments where we actually did something constructive. Track called Stuck on You. This is a worldwide exclusive. It's not actually finished yet, so but we wanted you to have a little snippet. Feedback and comments always welcome.
Yeah, but we know there's a bit of work needed on the mixdown, so don't bother emailing about that. However, any thoughts or anything else you've got, feedback on the podcast, you can email info@nextgenerationrecords.co.uk. What are you wobbling your head for?
Because I was just admiring your presentation technique.
Excellent, isn't it? Mr. Radio Voice, they call me, you know.
It's funny, the voice doesn't fit the face.
What you said?
Well, that's a silky smooth delivery and rather knackered visage.
Johnny Grey hairs.
When I want something hot, hard and throbbing, I listen to the Next Generation podcast.
always gonna reach out to you. You know I'm stuck on you forever. I'm always gonna reach out to you. Cause when you're near I feel no pain. I always feel alive next to you. It feels so right when we're together. I'm always gonna reach out to you. Feeling this love drives me insane.
Johnny Greyhairs.
Yeah, that's you.
At least I don't dye mine.
You haven't got any to die.
I don't care. I don't care. I'd rather be natural than dyeing my hair. Why are you dyeing your hair at your age?
Because I don't like my colours.
Do you?
Fucking hell. That's just, did I tell you about that? When I actually tried to dye it blonde the other week and it went fucking like Matt Pierce ginger.
Matt Pierce ginger.
And I did my eyebrows as well.
And your eyebrows?
Honestly, I look like a fucking pig.
Did you go downstairs to make sure it all matched up? I suppose, there's no point really, is there? Never gets to see the light of day.
It's easy.
Only for a winkle. A winkle? A tinkle? Winkly, tinkly, ginger pube.
Yeah, I'll get my cock out.
Podcast.
I'll go out and get my cock out every time I go for some seafood. In the mix, 96. Rhymes, doesn't it?
What's the relevance?
It isn't relevant. It's
in the mix, Gaz is a dick.
That doesn't rhyme properly, actually.
Gaz has two dicks. One on his forehead, one on his pants.
On his pants, sewn to the outside of my pants.
Yeah, make you dance. So that all rhymes, but it's all crap, just like you.
Fuck off.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see. Painted faces fill the places I can't reach. You know that I can use somebody. You know that I can use somebody. Someone like you and all you know and how you speak. Countless lovers under cover of the street. You know that I can use somebody. You know that I can use somebody.
Go on with your very bad self. That's the Kings of Leon, Use Somebody, and that's Stephen Davidson on the bootleg.
CDR only, but rather tasty. Goes down well. Like you referred to it as a 999 tune.
I did.
And what do you mean by that?
If you play it, people will call the police and say, get him off his shit. I don't know, what do you think I mean?
Should you put it up on the wall surrounded by a little glass panel and it says in case of emergency? You smash it and put it on.
Yeah.
That would be ridiculous.
It would. But
it's the Next Generation podcast.
Hey, we're
all
so
things
crazy.
ridiculous come to life.
Do you know what we need to say? We should take some crazy pictures and stick them on Facebook. I'm going to shave some slits in my eyebrows, I think.
That'd be so cool.
In the mix once again, not fucking about. You're going to shout bum sex or something crazy because you're so crazy, and you shaved eyebrow slits in yourself once, didn't you? In yourself?
You done?
Almost.
Moving on, another Fracus tune. Reluctantly, I had to do this, but Fracus featuring Tower Next to Me, New Generation.
You don't even know your own label.
I've only just been given the track. New Foundation. Big shout to Mikey on the remix. Forthcoming Next Generation. Check this one out, and not another word from you. There you go.
That was a big one. Can you pass the paper?
Right about now, you're in tune to the sounds of the Next Generation podcast. DJ Brisk and DJ Fracus bringing it to you hard and fast.
Every morning when I see the morning sun, I can feel it beating down on me. And every time I wish that you were here with me. Oh, there's something telling me you'll soon be real. I'll wait till you are next to me. I'll wait till you are here. I'll wait till you can make me see the way is oh so real.
I'm feeling rather parched.
We'll buzz through for them.
Fancy a drink?
Yeah, buzz it through.
Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
Yeah, Jenny, can you come on through?
Okay.
Yeah, now come on through. See you in a minute.
I'm coming.
Poor old mare.
Poor old mare. Hello, Jenny.
Hello.
We need some more drinks, that's all right.
What would you like?
I'll have a coffee, please.
I'll have coffee. Yes,
What lump or two?
2 lumps for me.
2 lumps for me, Jenny, 2 lumps.
Good old Jenny, 2 lumps.
Oh, and, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, Jenny.
Yeah, you can come back a minute.
Come here, come here.
Yeah, what? Which one?
Hurry up.
Sorry.
Come on, off you go.
That's much better. Cup of coffee.
Most refreshing. Sorry about that.
Very nice.
It wouldn't be an episode without a belch, and we've had several from you, and
We have.
one from me.
That's just readdressing the balance. So that was Fracus featuring Taya Next to Me, New Foundation remix, forthcoming Next Generation record.
And into this rather self-indulgent mix, I feel. Fracus yet again featuring Sam Honey, What It Feels Like on Next Generation, mate.
On your label, so I only played it to promote the single.
Ah, whatever. You prayed it. You played it to promote yourself.
No need for a
Little raise
punchline
of the
there.
eyebrow there. Anyway, wicked tune. Into this. Please be quiet and listen to music.
I want to hold you to feel you. 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 What it feels like. Something about you caught me by surprise. Now that I found you, can't let you out of my life. I've never loved before, but I feel that this is what it feels like. I want to hold you, to feel you, to just be near you, to love you, to please you, to be by your side. I want to hold you, to feel you, to just be near you, to love you, to please you, to be by your side.
Brisk and Fracus, give it to me. Oh, yeah!
Something about you took me by surprise.
And what, pray tell, might that be?
Just the fact that you're a cross-dresser, really.
Well, we've all got to have a hobby, and I don't only get cross when the clothes don't fit. You probably know a bit more about that than me.
Oh! Why? Always, whatever I say.
You have to get your clothes from the States.
The state of yours.
State of emergency.
You're not dressed like Vanilla Ice today, actually, I must say.
No,
I'm very, very straightforward.
I'm more Tiger Woods today.
Chicago Bulls.
Big, strong and black, just like my coffee.
Chicago bullshit. Because you had a Chicago Bulls top on the other day.
Yeah. They're not bullshit, though. I mean, not as good as they were when Jordan, Pippen and Rodman were on the court. Granted, but that was a long time ago. They're not a bad team. You don't really follow too much sports, do you?
No, I find it dull.
World Championship pie eating.
Not having that. Oh, so mean. So mean.
I'll play the sympathy card because you can't come up with a retort.
I could rib you for being an old,
old,
over the hill,
receding, greying
DJ.
Man. Yeah,
but
I can't turn the clock back on that.
No.
So I don't dye my hair.
No, because you haven't got any. You haven't got any.
I've got none. That's it. There's none on my head whatsoever, is there? There's none of these.
You look like
here.
Wallace from Wallace and Gromit. Fucking hell, honestly.
Alright, okay. I've delivered the weight jokes. You've done the elasticity of the skin and the greying, receding part.
So should we just ident the track then, yeah?
Yeah, let's get on with it because, quite frankly, I've had enough of this. In the background now, brand new entity in Darwin, Hooky Mammoth. Rather unusual title. Is there a story behind that?
Not really.
Did they dress up as Neanderthal hunter-gatherers, and they hooked a mammoth or something? I don't know. I'm just trying. Anyway, they're only hairy elephants, aren't they?
That's all they are, really.
But them at raves. Anyway, forthcoming Hardcore Underground.
Excellent label. Top-notch stuff. Only plugged one of our releases this month.
Yeah,
that's what we need to do.
Very, very.
Word of mouth does its thing, you know.
Word of mouth does its thing, yeah. Stick around.
Gabba, 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 chameleon.
He's coming out. He wants the world to know. We've done that before, haven't we?
Yeah, it's tired jokes, Paul. Tired format.
Why don't you just admit it rather than just
because I'm not
stabbing
gay.
At it? Oh, that's what you like to do, isn't it? A little stab.
I'll fucking stab you. What's this fucking racket then? Come on, get on with it.
This fucking racket, Gareth, is Nagoya versus Christoph. Brand new track called Standing Still, forthcoming on Cool Man, number 57. So a big hi to all the guys at Cool Man, all the Dutch guys. Interestingly, this vocal was used by Frisky and Hugib, which was out on our label, Next Gen.
Right, that is interesting.
Remember, it's very interesting, isn't it? Just a train spotting fact, given it as it's the Next Gen podcast.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh look, that grass is growing a bit.
Oh, the paint's drying. You right there, Gaz?
I'm absolutely fine, Paul. How are you?
A little bit more upbeat, wasn't it? It's not difficult to inject a little pep into your step.
I have to, working with
presentation technique.
Yeah. Exactly. Smiles, tits and teeth.
Put a brave face on it. Plenty of tits there, aren't there?
Not so many teeth in yours, old man.
Anyway, in the background, another slamming Gabba cut. The sounds of The Player, Master of Shock, Anger Fist on remix duties. Forthcoming on Neophyte Records, number 43.
nextgenerationrecords.co.uk, baby.
Well, they're coming up, aren't they?
They are coming. Well, I just want to say, this is a rather relentless pounder of a track, man.
It is. I'm getting quite into this.
You like a relentless pounding, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Anyway,
From a woman.
From a woman? What, with a strap on? You walked right into that, or should I say backed onto it? Anyway, yeah, it's about that time, as Gaz correctly identified. We've got our sponsors coming up. And as soon as you were in charge this month...
Well, you're just passing the buck.
I was passing the buck, yeah.
It was
just in case any nation or individuals take offence. Nah, fuck it. We're bollocks to you.
It's all fair game.
Everyone's fair game in the world of NG, and indeed there's some interesting ads. Don't forget, on the other side, Lunacy is passing through.
And also, what else have we got?
Oh, some news, Hardcore Underground information, so don't go away.
Ahoy there, me hearties, and shiver me timbers. Fucking about in the sea is all well and good, but with the rising tide of underwater sexual activities, there have been several recent outbreaks of sea life sexually transmitted diseases, or SSTDs to you landlubbers. These include clam idiot, gunner eel, bullet barnacles, anchovy-infected dick syndrome, also known as AIDS, and not forgetting good old crabs. So if you're gonna put your sea cucumber in her octopusy, or even her chocolate starfish, remember, always use protection. So you're best either wanking in a sock, or make sure you at least cover up with a condom. If not, you play at your own peril. SSTDs are spreading fast, just when you thought it was safe to go into the water and enter your daughter.
Shalom, my friends. Need to make your bar mitzvah go with a bang? Then try our new crispy circum snacks. With thousands of peckers getting the chop every day, we figured why waste such tender meat? Our deep-fried prime cuts and matured for 8 days, full of taste and 100% kosher. Do not pass over these delicious snacks. Why not wash it down and skullcap your meal off with a cup of our delicious Hebrew coffee? Crispy circum snacks. You'd be a schmuck not to try them.
Oh, Barry. Barry, baby, Barry. Oh, Barry. Barry Sexual Peak.
Barry Sexual Peak, Attorney at Large. Did you have an accident in the workplace? Have you been injured and need legal assistance? Did you trip and enter a minor against their will?
Hey, up, trying to mine some coal here, will you bugger off?
Did you crash your vehicle, catapult yourself through the windshield, and accidentally sever an old age pensioner's head with your flying torso? Or perhaps you sneezed and shot a snot rocket 100 meters across a playing field into the Milton Keynes under-12s rugby squad, hit their coach, who then choked on his whistle, fired the pee through his windpipe, and showered the kids in hot spurting blood before dying a horrific and painful death? Could happen.
Well, there really is only one man who can help you now.
Barry's sexual beak, attorney at large. Barry's years and wealth of high-profile court-winning defenses will get you off the hook scot-free. Previous clients include O.J. Simpson, Michael Waxham, Hugh Granted Bale, Michael Barrymore, and Mike Dyson, along with many others.
So if you really want to get away with murder, call Barry Sexual Beak, attorney at large, on our toll-free number, 1-800-SEX-BEAK.
That's 1-800-SEXBEAK. Barry Sexual Beak, where freedom always has a price. Barry Sexual Beak. Ah, tout alors.
What is the matter?
I am sick of having a cold bath. I do not wish to heat my water up with the fire stick anymore. It takes ages.
Oh, Jean-Paul, you know what to do. You need to install the Jacques Multitap.
The Jacques Multitap? What the pourquoi is that?
It is where you take one tap and turn it into two taps. It is Le Jacques Multitap.
That sounds like an incredible invention. You know what you could have? You could have an hot bath, a cold shower, and perhaps a warm glass of water.
But that is room temperature. Surely that is not possible.
Ah, but with a multi-time maximum. Once again, you know it is true.
Oh, I hope, Jean-Paul, that the people appreciate such an aquatic revolution. Who knows how much money we can spend on an X advert if it sells as well as the multipla.
I know, Jean-Pierre. Success tastes so sweet. Do you fancy a glass of Chardonnay and perhaps a wank?
Oh, why not, Jean-Pierre? It is sunny after all.
Oh, Jean-Pierre, oui, on my chest.
You need to buy Le Jacques Multitap. Go out and tell the other people. Tell them, please.
Good evening, everyone, and I hope you're as thrilled about the new format change as I am.
Yo, what's up? I'm here checking out my main man.
Brisk! Thank you very much.
You're the best!
Who's on the
Next Generation
podcast? Tonight, my son.
It's clearly lunacy.
I know.
You think that maybe I'm crazy. On a scale of 1 to 10, 6 being the highest.
I put on the headphones, hit play, and turned up the volume until it hurt my ears.
Here we go. We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, also a quarter tequila, quarter rum, case of beer, pint of raw ether, 2 dozen angels. Not that we needed all that for the trip. Once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can.
You are really clever, actually. That's a very clever thing to do, isn't it?
What? I'll stick my nose and eat it. Were you watching?
Anyway, back in tune. This is DJ Lunacy on the ones and twos.
Live and direct from USA.
How was he there, Nosy?
Yeah, he's a traitor. Boo, turn it off.
I'd be right in his footsteps if I could believe me.
Fair play to him. Chris, if you're listening, thank you. This mix is slamming. We will shut up, really, and just let the mix do the talking. And we will pop up as infrequently as possible.
It's one of those where there's just so many tracks, we'll probably just pop up a list online. So stay tuned and check it out. DJ Lunacy.
It was terrifying. Lunacy mixing the next generation.
Podcast.
DJ. The next generation.
Podcast.
You might as well say I've got a ham, but I'm not a hamster.
Keep on stomping.
feet.
He said motherfucker.
Rude, isn't he? Ever so rude.
Bring it up. It's not a fucking game. We know my fucking name. I'm number one with a motherfucking bullet.
You're in tune with DJ Luna C. This is Next Generation Records podcast number 5.
spiraling numbers, DJs will now officially be classed as vermin. Towns and cities have been overrun by a plague of DJs, but they now can legally be shot, snared, or hunted to death. DJ's immune system is quick to adapt, but not quick enough to avoid the snap of the brutal house trap. Traps like this one are baited with a rare house white label, but despite the obvious dangers, some DJs simply couldn't resist the chance to spin this fat beat. Announced that due to spiraling numbers, DJs will now officially be classed as vermin.
Well, even around here, all the plumbers, postmen, milkmen, they're all DJs. You just can't trust no one. Can't trust no one.
This is DJ Lunacy rocking it live and direct on the Next Generation Records podcast, Volume 5.
One, get to mash up. Or something.
Unexpected.
Go at it, punk, and I'ma fuck you up.
Thank you very much, and fuck off!
My back is hurting from the chair I'm sitting on. Where's the Tylenol?
Spin around
And then I'm like, oh, fuck, what did I just do? Then the audience loved it. They went nuts.
Oh, but I can't remember all this technical stuff.
Well, technically, it's not all that technical, because all you do is press that button.
Okay, gee.
Systems check. Interfacing atmospheric control panel. Intercom channel is open, Captain. Space.
Another repetition.
Expect the unexpected.
being like everybody? I mean, isn't that the same as being nobody?
I think it's time you tell me where you're getting these radical ideas.
Being like everybody? I mean, isn't that the same as being nobody?
What the hell?
It's all gone wrong, isn't it?
The great transition takes place.
The scariest thing was to not know your place in this world, to not know why you're here. It's just an awful feeling. There were so many times I questioned myself. I almost gave up hope. So many sacrifices. Just
Well, that's almost it for another month. Lunacy's absolutely outdone himself.
As per usual, an interesting mashup, a very eclectic mix of different styles of hardcore music from Lunacy. Quick time to race through the track listing. Lunacy Next Generation mashup mix kicked off the mix there, and then straight into that Lunacy himself, track called Great Heights, that's a remix. Into Jervis and Hodge, track called Vermin. Then the Panacea, Dougal's New Pendulum. Obviously, Dougal's bought himself a new necklace or something, or grandfather clock. And then into Lunacy, Fuck Me Egyptian Style, rather crazy track. I reviewed that in Core Magazine last month, wicked tune. Then Wonko the Sane, track called A Little Radical. And then into Ophidian and Roughneck, So Many Sacrifices. And finally Scott Bounce, track called Stereo Correction. Cool, so if you'd like to know more about Mr. Lunacy, check out nightforcerevolution.com. You can also follow him on Twitter. That's his name, DJ Lunacy. So yeah, if you want to follow him and become a fan.
Got a hyphen in there.
No, it's all one word. DJ Lunac.
Very important, but it's not.
And if you've got time and you fancy a trip abroad, he's playing in Canada in August, Detroit in September, New York and Germany in October, and Germany again in November. Phew, busy boy.
Ooh, yeah, getting around a bit. So that's Gamma last month, Lunacy this month. The onus is on whoever steps up next to do these mashup mixes. I'm actually really impressed with the amount of effort they both put in. And of course Darwin the month before, and of course, who else have we had?
Oh, God knows. We've only done 5 episodes, we can't remember our guest. Pilgrim,
that was it. Yeah, that was really good as well. So yeah,
understand you got some news about your little
yeah, we've got a new website, www.hardcoreunderground.info. Lots of things on there, and of course the one thing that most people will be excited about is the MP3s, because people keep emailing asking when they can buy things digitally. So
and
now you can.
File sharing you gifts,
or there'll be
ramifications.
We'll
trace the individual routes that you used to download, and we come round and blow up your tweeters.
Or if you don't keep birds, we'll kill your cat.
That's it.
So yeah, we'll catch you next month. This has been Next Generation Records podcast number 5.
Until then, take care. Bye.
My dear friends,
DJ Brisk and
DJ Ham,
The Next Generation.
Thank you very much
for having me mixing the podcast.
I really appreciate it.
And like that, it's gone.